Hello, my name's Jill Fellow. I'm running to be your party secretary. Do you remember the very first moment you knew you were a Democrat? I don't know if I knew the word yet, but the very first moment I knew that I was different than someone else and how I believed that the world should run was in the third grade. I was in like a theater summer camp, and basically we spent half of our time playing outside in the grass. And as the 6 week program went on, eventually people kind of like went off into their own like pods and groups. There was this one group of boys who created this like military game that was very strategic. It was probably very like ahead of their time. But for me, it felt very like exclusive, and they only wanted boys, and they were only wanted people who were like military. And this did not seem appropriate to me, and it was the first time I felt this concept of not being included, but more so that the energy was not inclusive of others as well. And so I don't remember the words that we used around it at the time, but I know that me and a boy decided that this group was not representing the rest of us. And so we created essentially like frolicking fairies in the woods, like our own group. And I just remember that the main tenets of our group were this idea of like helping everyone and welcoming everyone. I remember there was some kind of like hammock situation that we created among the trees as we would wait for it to be our turn to go into the theater room and practice our scenes. uh, there's a moment for all of us where we knew what kind of world we wanted to build. And we're all a part of the party here in Utah because that moment, that feeling, that energy we want to create for the world, it still matters. So I'd love to hear your moment of when you knew that you were a Democrat. And in the meantime, let's continue to support each other. Let's build the best party that we can. Let's make Utah as purple as we possibly can. And let's elect the best state officers that we possibly can on June 26th.